Hey internet, so it's almost back to school time for England and America and other countries, basically every other country except for Australia, I feel. So I wanted to do some fun little back to school videos because I loved school and I love back to school stuff. This video is going to be a bit of a subtle, I'm going to say natural very lightly because obviously makeup isn't natural, but a basic, natural, subtle makeup look to go back to school with. If your school is particularly strict on makeup like mine was, then this look will hopefully not get you into too much trouble, but you can still wear makeup. If your school isn't strict and you just maybe want to have a naturally makeup look for school, then this is the video for you. I've tried to use some quite affordable brands, nothing crazy. This is how I achieved the look. Okay, so I'm going to start out really simple with the Rimmel 25 Hour Lasting Finish Foundation. I am the shade Soft Beige. I just think this foundation is really affordable, it's good coverage, it actually does last ages. I used to use this before I got my Estee Lauder and my Kat Von D. I still occasionally use it now. It's just really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like it suffocates your skin or anything. You can apply it however you like. I like using my beauty blender still. I'd like to try a silly sponge actually, but I haven't gotten around to looking into that yet. The trend's kind of over now. But yeah, you can use a brush or anything, whatever you like using. Just gonna take any excess and put it on my problem areas, which is really annoyingly still this bit of my face, and I'm also going to take it down my neck so I don't look like I've just got an orange face. Sticking to Rimmel because I just love the Rimmel brand for cheap and affordable and for like pretty decent makeup. Not sponsored at all, I wish. I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation, which to this day I still use. It's good, it's really good. To apply this, I'm using my Zoeva 107 powder polish brush, and I'm just going to literally brush all over my face. Again, I'm going to take it down my neck so it doesn't look retarded. I just like to point out as well, I didn't use any concealer and I didn't use a primer. If you have really bad skin in places, feel free to dab a little bit of concealer. But I honestly think the more you try and cover it up, the worse it looks. Like, the more you can tell that you have bad acne. Then I'm going to grab my absolute favourite Hoola bronzer, which honestly is quite cheap for the quality you get from it. I'm just going to use the brush in it. I'm not going to go crazy with the contour. I'm literally just going to do a tiny bit here. I'm going to blend. Then I'm going to grab the tiniest bit of the Rimmel blush in the shade 20 Pink Rose. It's the Lasting Finish Soft Colour Blush. And this one is just a really cheap blush brush from somewhere. I think it's from Primark. Just going to dab the tiniest little pink dab on top of my bronzer. And blend. Then I'm going to grab my Natio brow kit, and first of all I'm just going to brush these monsters, these caterpillars. The only reason I fill mine in is because it looks stupid when I have makeup on but no eyebrows. And I'm just going to use the lighter shade with my trusty little nude brush to just literally fill in the front bits, which are a tiny bit gappy. Then I'm just going to try and like brush the colour in a bit, because if they look too done and the rest of your face isn't, it looks a bit weird. For eyes, I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to grab my Naked 2 palette and I'm literally just going to get the tiniest little bit of dark, which is black, which is the shade Blackout, and the end of my Naked brush. I'm just going to ever so slightly run it along my lash line at the top to create the tiniest dark line. like that. You can barely even see it. I'm also gonna grab the shade Foxy and just dab that on the top lid. It's a cream color, kind of skin color shade, so you can't tell you're wearing it. It just makes sure that your mascara doesn't stick to your lid. So it's quite subtle. If your school's quite lenient with makeup, you can always do a very subtle eyeshadow look, which you could use the Tease shade in Naked 2. If you've got Naked 1, I think there's one called Nude. Naked and Buck. I used to use them, so the Naked along my lid and the Buck in the crease. But if your school isn't, let's just keep it very foxy, and you can even run a bit more Stay Matte over the top if you feel the need to. Next, I'm gonna just curl my lash. Lash, just one.
One eternity later.
Then I'm going to grab the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious with Oil Blend. Sorry about my mascara face. It's actually really scary. I get really starey. I challenge you all to, when you do your mascara, try and not make any faces, like and see how hard it is. And then if you really feel like you need something on your lips, because mine always go foundation-y because I always get foundation on them, NYX or NYX have a soft matte lip cream in the shade London, which I absolutely love, and I just think it's a very subtle nudie shade. So there we go, that is my subtle back to school look. Obviously you can tell I'm wearing makeup, but I think it's very low-key compared to what people might usually do, and again, if you go to a school where they don't really allow makeup, this would be perfect. Obviously you don't have to go out and buy high-end stuff. Most of mine is drugstore or just Priceline makeup. Definitely would recommend Rimmel and Maybelline as really good brands. You could get eyebrow kits from them, and you honestly don't need the Naked palettes in this video. You could just get, like I said, the Stay Matte for your lid, and you could just use an eyebrow kit black for the little outer corner. Rimmel and Maybelline also both do bronzers, so don't feel like you need to go and buy the Hoola Benefit bronzer. It is really good, but again, don't feel like you have to. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Please share any photos with me. Tweet me, Instagram, tag me, or even comment below and I'll go check out your channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you did and if you did use this look. I will also link below, I'm going to do a hair video next, just some simple back to school hair looks. I'm probably also going to do some tips for back to school and maybe even like a survival kit. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel so you get all those videos. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!